Good morning.
Hey. Oh, so Nick, so do we got the transcripts from all the previous Zoom meetings?
Yes, we do.
Okay,
We are broadcasting.
Good morning, everyone. And this is a meeting of the Philadelphia Board of Elections. Today's May 20th. It's 11 a.m. And I'm happy to say we're getting this Zoom meeting thing down pretty good. Are there any public comments?
There are two public comments. The first one is Sharon Strauss.
Good morning, Sharon.
Oh, good morning. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Great. Hi, I'm Sharon Strauss, 9th Ward. Thank you for having the meeting and for allowing me to speak. I have a question about when you're going to start counting the mail-in ballots. I see that there's like a variety of different statements that Commissioner Deeley and Commissioner Sabir you've made. In a written statement on April 30th to the PA Senate, Commissioner Deeley, you said that you were going to start begin counting the absentee ballots on election day. Then in a statement on a call-in with Senator Sabatini, you said you're going to do it the day after election day. Then Commissioner Sabir said on May 18th, with the telephone town hall with Senator Hayward, you're going to do it at 7 a.m. on election day. So I'd like clarification on when the counting is going to begin. And if you're planning to begin on election day, I am wondering how you're going to make sure that the votes are sorted into the right districts properly and allow for public oversight in a way that we can watch the vote counting, as has always been done and is really required so that the public can feel confident the votes are counted accurately. Thank you.
Thank you. Any more public comment? Any more public comment?
The next public commenter is Rich Garella. Yes, the next public commenter is Rich Garella.
Good morning, Rich.
Good morning, Commissioners. My name is Rich Garella. I'm with Protect Our Vote Philly. Firstly, we're concerned about social distancing at the new polling locations. As we warned, there was no meaningful opportunity for public input. The short timeline was not your fault, but if you were not forcing all voters to use machines, there would be more space to maintain social distancing at the polls. It's your insistence on using the machines that is making this problem worse. Changing to hand-marked paper ballots is still possible. It will be safer for voters and poll workers, and it's legal. 4 counties are already doing it, and Philadelphia still can. Secondly, as of last week, the board was falling behind in processing vote-by-mail applications. We understand it's a huge, maybe impossible job, but unless there's been a dramatic improvement, voters risk receiving their ballots too late to return them in time, especially as May 26th approaches. These voters may be disenfranchised. On June 2nd, they'll only be able to vote a provisional ballot. If they show up, they may endanger themselves needlessly. If they don't, they may lose their vote. Many won't know what to do. If there's any chance that the staff can't keep up with these applications, the board and every commissioner should go fully public with that fact. No voter should be urged to apply to vote by mail if you know that doing so could disenfranchise them. Meanwhile, we agree with and support your call to extend the deadline for ballots to come in. That would help tremendously with this problem. We note that Representative Chris Rabb has introduced legislation, House Bill 2532, to do that. We also urge you to follow what Delaware County is doing. Set up drop boxes to let voters drop off their vote-by-mail ballots at polling locations on June 2nd in a secure box under control of the board through the Judge of Elections. Delaware County got approval from the Department of State to do exactly that, and Philadelphia should do it as well. Thank you very much.
There are no more public comment.
You on mute, Chairwoman. You on mute. Unmute your phone, Chairwoman.
Thank you. So we will proceed with any old business, report from the director.
Morning, Commissioners.
Hey, good
Morning,
morning.
Joe.
As of today, we received we processed and approved 145,172 absentee and mail applications, 100 sent out to date. Today, the imaging unit received 54 electronic applications for all those who were registered at PennDOT on Monday. They will continue to receive the XROX install relocating of out of counties and DONCs, which is the Department of Transportation National Change of Address. For the election cycle to date, we processed 156,164 voter registration applications. All polling sites are secured and ready for delivery of machines. Delivery of the machines will start on next Wednesday, actually next Thursday, the first shipment will go out, which is the 28th. And that's it.
Excuse me, Joe. Can you go back over the numbers again? Because you were
That's
going.
all I have, Commissioners.
Excuse me, Joe. Can you go back and do the numbers again?
Don't
Because I
pass.
couldn't hear
Okay,
you.
you ready?
Yeah. Just say it nice and slow because I couldn't.
Sure.
You kept going on the phone.
Okay. So for the absentee and mail-in applications that have been approved to date, there's 145,172. So that's 145,172 absentee and mail-in applications that were approved. 125,228 ballots have been sent out to the post office to date. Today, the imaging unit received, there was 154 electronic applications for all those people who registered at PennDOT on Monday. They will continue to receive the XROX, which are canceled, relocated out of counties, and the DOTNCs, which are the Department of Transportation National Change of Address forms. For the election cycle to date, we have processed 156,164 voter registration applications. All the polling sites are secured and ready for delivery of machines. The delivery of machines will start next Wednesday on the 28th. That's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you, Joe.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Joe. We will proceed with new business with a report from the deputies.
Thank you, Commissioners. Just a quick update on PPE. In working with the Department of Emergency Management, we have managed to secure enough masks for voters who show up to the polls without a mask. We will be able to provide them with one. In addition, we have secured plastic gloves, so that way they'll be given to every voter where they can use when they sign in and when they use the ExpressVote XLs. Therefore, there will be no community transmission through the pens and no direct contact with the screens of the voting machines. Thank you.
Thanks, Nick.
Thanks, Nick.
Thank you. Is there any more new business?
I have none.
Hearing no more new business and no more old business, I make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Second. Aye.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, the meeting is adjourned to the call of the chair. Thank you.